Hello and welcome back to Atheist Bible Study. I'm Joe Dixon. After a bit of a break, I'm back and I'm ready to read again from the Bible. And we're going to read the feeding of the multitude. That's going to be today's story. That's where we left off. Before we begin, of course, we're going to have an adult beverage. Today's adult beverage is going to be Seagram's extra dry gin. And I'm just going to drink a little bit of this down. I'm not going to drink the whole thing right at the top, but a good start. Let's get into this now. The feeding of the multitude. The people saw them departing, and many knew him, talking about Jesus, and ran on foot from all cities. So apparently it was like a lot of small cities in that time for them all to be running. Ooh, what's your small city? Let's run to Jesus. Jesus, here we go. And Jesus, when he arrived, saw many people and was moved with compassion towards them because they were like sheep not having a shepherd. Because that's what you want to be compared to when you're a Christian. You want to be sheep. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, bah, Jesus, bah, bah, Jesus. Now later in the day, his disciples came to him and said, "This is a deserted place. It is late. Send them away so that they may go to the country around about and to the villages and buy themselves bread, for they have nothing to eat." And Jesus says, what are you going to do? No. Don't send them away. I'll take care of it. How many loaves do we have? He has to go and see. It's a disciple. Blah, blah, blah. There's a lad here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fishes. That's what it says. And so Jesus goes, "Hey, that's good enough." And they go like, "Jesus, what are you out of your fucking mind? How are we going to feed everybody with this shit?" And they give him the fish, give him the bread. And so he breaks up the bread and gives them bread and the bread. And it's a multitude, and there's like 5,000 people. Some ridiculous number of people all get fed. It never occurs to Jesus, why not make people not be hungry? No food. People, that would be a great way to tell who's a real Christian and who's right. You don't have to eat. I get my Jesus part. Oh, I'm not hungry anymore. Think of that. What would the world be like with no more fat Christians? I don't know. Would Alabama exist if there's just no more really obese, disgusting, fat Christians? I'm not so sure. But that would be like, then you know this shit is for real, right? Because think of it. As soon as you become a Christian, you don't have to eat. That would have been a good trade-off. That would have been genius. But no, he's feeding them. Nothing special about Christianity. Let's move on. Anyway, so they feed them out. So later, Jesus walks on water. That's also the next story in here. Jesus walks on water. Jesus sent the multitude away and asked his disciples to get into a boat and to go ahead of him to another side of the lake toward Capernaum. Again, why do they need boats? Why not make everyone be like fish and they can just stay in the water and just walk in the water? Rather than walking on water, why not walk underwater? Like Aquaman. Wouldn't that be awesome? Jesus be like Aquaman. But no, walk on water so everyone can see. And in the 4th watch of the night, Jesus went to them walking on the sea. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled and said, "It is a spirit!" And they cried out for fear, but Jesus spoke to them, saying, "Be of good cheer, it is I, Jesus Christ. I am walking on water." And Peter says, "Oh, can I walk on water too?" And Jesus says, yeah, walk on water. So Peter starts coming over there like, "Oh, I'm afraid, I'm about to sink." And Jesus says, "Oh, don't be of little faith, come to me." Not you. Make everyone walk underwater. That would have been impressive. All right, so this is my notations. For the Christians, first, have your God make all of you not so goddamn fat, no eating, and make you all walk underwater. Then I'll believe in this. I will definitely, you show me someone who can walk underwater and just stand there with no special equipment or anything, just walking underwater. I can breathe underwater. That would be impressive. But no. Anyway, so Jesus quotes Isaiah. That's next in the story. When they had crossed the water, they came to the land of Gitterschnart. I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway. And so, and they, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to read all this shit. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Then he called the multitude, this is Jesus, and said to them, "Hear and understand, not that which goes into the mouth, but that which comes out of the mouth does harm to a man." "Explain this parable," Peter said to him, and Jesus said, "Are you also still without understanding? Do you still not understand that whatever goes into the mouth goes out of to the belly? But those things which come out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile a man. For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murders, wrongdoings, thefts, blasphemies, false witness. These are the things which defile a man. But to eat with unwashed hands defiles no one." Oh, Jesus doesn't believe in wash your hands. Nasty motherfucker. Who doesn't want to wash your hands? Jesus, it's disgusting. Why don't you? Hey, how about these these people complaining now with birth control and everything? Oh, it's against my religious freedom to deny people birth control. My greatest freedom. I want to deny women birth control. Here's a religious freedom. Why don't you do like Jesus and not wash your fucking hands? How about that? Why don't you make that your religious freedom? All these people work in restaurants who are Christians. They're like, oh, it's against Jesus for you to wash your hands. It says so in the Bible. So we should not wash our hands. It is against God. It is my religious freedom to work in a restaurant, take a shit, wipe my nasty ass, and then not wash my hands afterwards, and then serve people food, because it's Jesus. Okay. So that's that shit. So moving on. Okay, Jesus foretells the crucifixion. From that time forth, Jesus began to tell his disciples how he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things from the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised again the third day. Then Peter began to rebuke him, saying, "Be it far from true, Lord, this shall not happen to you." But he turned and said to Peter, "Get thee behind me, Satan. You are an offense to me, for you are not concerned with the things of God, but with those of men." First of all, Peter should have said, "Fuck you. You told me you're going to get killed. I'm hoping this doesn't happen to you. For that I'm called Satan? What are you? What's the hell's the matter with you, Jesus? You fucking retarded? What's the goddamn matter?" You just said, like, don't say retarded. That's not nice. No. What you just did was very retarded, calling me Satan. I don't want you to be killed. What is that so bad? And Jesus goes like, "Well, listen, that's my job. I'm here to be killed." And Peter says like, "What? What do you mean?" Yeah. That's apparently my dad had me just so I could be murdered. I don't know. And evidently I'm cool with it. That's even the more bizarre thing. I have no problem with the fact that I was born just to die for all you motherfuckers. I don't wonder like, hey Dad, why am I dying for these people? What kind of relationship do we have here where you think I should die for these people? What? I don't even question it because I'm Jesus. I can't walk underwater and I can't not eat. But one thing I can definitely do is die for all humanity. That I can do. I'm Jesus. Jesus Christ, yeah. You Christians, you need to petition your God and say, like, listen, there are people saying you're bullshit. So we need some good miracles. This shit you're doing over here, like you're putting your face into toast, or you know, like there's a hurricane and some dumb bitch stands outside and prays and you don't kill her, so therefore you exist. That isn't cutting it with anybody. Listen, what you need to do is you need to make all us Christians not so goddamn fat. We are the fattest fucking people on the planet. Please, Lord Jesus, make us less fat. We have like triple chins, 8,000 chins, just blah, blah, blah with the eating. We're a pig. So do that for us, God. People would be much more impressed with Christianity if we weren't a bunch of fat fucks. Do that, and also do the underwater thing. They're like, hey God, while we're on the subject of us, more people believing in you, make us all amphibious so we can live underwater and on ground. Underwater, on ground. You know, like Darwin sort of thing. Although, of course, Darwin was horrible. He was a liar. But, you know what I mean. God, come on, make us amphibious and make us be able to eat without being huge piggy things. Piggy. That'd be great, God. Can you do that? God, like, no, I can't. I can have my son die for you, though. No one's... You did that already. And I'm gonna work and have my son come back. Yeah. That's 2000. That's an old story. 2,000 years old, dude. Come on. Bring it up to date. Nobody gives a fuck about your some dumb bastard let your kid die. Who only died for 3 days anyway. He's gonna be back. So it's like, what the fuck? No. We need something more concrete, God. Come on. Can you work with me, God? Listen, I'm doing the best I can up here. I've got the Middle East to deal with. And I have all you crazy Christians in America. And then I gotta punish Sweden and all the atheist countries. I'm just a busy man. Well, listen, God. We got people going on YouTube saying the most horrible blasphemies about you. You gotta do something about this shit. That's true. What can I do, though? You can't think of anything? I know. In a couple of years, I'll have some of them die of cancer and maybe some car crashes or, But wait a minute, why do you have to wait? A Christian can die in a car crash and have cancer. That's no different than anyone else dies from. Oh, you're right. Will you please just consider the not fat Christian idea and the underwater thing? I think that would be just awesome. Well, I don't know. that would then prove that I exist, and I certainly don't want that. Well, why not? You already have miracles. You have all these other miracles going on that supposedly proves you exist. Why not this? That's true. I do like to show off, and yet at the same time, I want to keep you have faith. It's like I'm fucking retarded. That's what it is. That's right. You're God. I am God, and I'm fucking retarded. God, what are you saying? No, seriously, I am a real dumb motherfucker. I got the IQ of like 6. I don't know what I'm doing up here. I don't even know how I created all this. I have to tell you, I am one of the dumbest bastards in all the universe. Zeus, King Kong, they all make fun of me. Zeus, King Kong? Bro, you know, King Kong was a documentary. You don't know that? That's for real. He existed. Zeus exists. Hercules, Thor, all those guys. And they all make fun of me because I created Christians.